Welcome to this week's episode of the Rantoul Roundup, where we round up the news so you don't have to, and where we means me. I'm just kidding. In this week's episode, we're going to talk with Amanda Vickery about Globe Bingo that's coming up on the 18th. And Chirstina Reifsteck is here from the RPD, and she's going to talk with us about how the RPD gives back to the kids in the community and what we can do to support them, as well as touch base on the town hall. After we made it through the first one, guys, it was a really great event. It was really nice to see a nice mix of people at Thursday's town hall, and I just hope that over these next couple of Thursdays we can continue to support the Carter Foundation and the RPD and the open communication that they want to have with our community. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode, and have a great time. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Back with me today, I have Amanda Vickery from the Rantoul Area Chamber of Commerce. Amanda, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Hanging in there. It's a good morning.
Definitely. Sun's out.
Sun's out. What are you here to talk to us about today?
I'm here to talk about Globe Bingo on August 18th.
August 18th is going to be a busy day in town.
Definitely.
Definitely a busy day, but this is a different thing you could do while all the stuff's going on over at the high school.
Yeah, absolutely. So the funds that we raise from Globe Bingo go to the dog park that we're developing. Mm-hmm. If you haven't been to a Globe Bingo before, I always say it's low lights and high energy.
Yes.
Lots of glowing.
Lots of glowing. People that follow this guy around, they do glow in the dark stuff all over. Like their face and their arms. And all the things.
Yeah. So this vendor that we actually use, people kind of follow them around too because they're called Not Your Grandma's Globe Bingo. Uh-huh. So they're all over Illinois and all the time. And so people really like to come out and see what they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. They're a lot of fun. Like you said, high energy. Mm-hmm. And the funds go to the dog park. What can people expect when they come to this event?
Well, loud music, glowing, bingo. You can win money. I think there's like $1,000 that you can win. Mm-hmm. So, but if there's two people that win a bingo on a game, you have to split it. And it's really kind of fun because they make you do funny dances, funny stuff. Yeah, like ride around on a fake pony around the room to get your money and stuff. So it really is a good time. Good date night, good group night. Yeah. Or just come out by yourself and we'll find a spot for you.
We'll find a spot for you. Yeah, we're good at putting people in tables too. Yeah. So for people who haven't experienced this before, what is it like? So you say, hey, that does sound like fun. I'll buy my ticket. And then, so we're having it at the KSC's out at the Knights of Columbus. We've done that a few times now. Yep. So for those people who aren't us, what is that experience when you walk in the door?
Yeah. So it's $25 per ticket. And then that's for 10 games of bingo. Mm-hmm. You get a dauber, you get a glow hat, and then we'll send you in. You can buy extra game tickets if you want. There's a couple special games you can play. Mm-hmm. I believe it's $5 to get more tickets. So,
and then get into the room, and then everybody's pretty high energy and a lot of fun, and there'll be food.
Yeah, so we're gonna have Moe's Burritos food truck outside. The last couple times we've done it, we haven't had food, and people were kind of wondering, where should we order from? And it was just it was too much. So we really want to have somebody right at the front door. So Moe's Burritos is going to be there, so people can purchase food. Yeah,
that'll be awesome. And then drinks, the KC's will have their
cash bar open. Cash bar, yeah. And then we will do, if we don't sell out prior to the event, because it's $25 online, we'll do $30 at the door.
Yeah. Okay, $30 at the door. So get your tickets ahead of time, guys. What other events are coming up for the chamber? What else is going on?
We have Glow Golf coming up. It feels like this is just our glow season.
It is our glow season
right now. We are talking about postponing the Glow 5K though.
Yes,
that we are doing for the dog park. I think we're going to end up doing something else. It's going to be really fun. I can't say what it is yet. Yeah. But if we can put it together, it will still be something this fall, fundraiser for the dog park. But it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, so since I kind of know what that is, I agree. It's a fun activity that's coming soon.
Yes. And then October will be here before we know it. We'll do the downtown trick or treating again. Yeah. And I think Lincoln's Challenge is going to help us out with that this year. So we're pretty excited about that. And we'll do the costume contest again.
And then are we gonna, like last year we had the trunk or treat where everybody decorated their vehicles.
Yeah, bring a vehicle down. We're gonna do that again. I don't think we have. we could use more vendors this year.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Bring more trunks down.
Okay. So if you're hearing this, guys, and you have some sort of business or group that you want to represent, get in touch with Amanda at the chamber and let her know and come out for trunk or treat this year. We could really use some extra people out there. We had a huge crowd last year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lots of kids.
Lots of kids.
Yeah. So, and I'm telling you, when you decorate, there's some people out there who go the extra mile to decorate their vehicles. So put some thought into it. I thought I could get away with a little trunk or treat set, but some of these people do not play. They come with speakers and sounds and all sorts of stuff. So make sure that you come out with that. And then looking forward, of course, I'll have you on in the meantime, but we're looking at the banquet, the annual banquet and the Christmas parade and that kind of stuff too. So to get people thinking ahead on that, if people are looking to get involved with the Christmas parade, when are you going to start taking submissions for that?
We can take them now.
Okay.
Yeah, just give me a call at 714-7316 and we'll get you down.
Okay.
We'll be into that.
There you go. Well, thanks for your time today, Amanda. I appreciate it as always. And let's try to get that Glow Bingo sold out, guys. It's a great event and it's a lot of fun. And it'll be for a good cause. We're really trying to get this dog park off the ground and we've got a good start. So we'd love to see that continue to go. And listen down the road for the undisclosed activity that we're both really excited about. Welcome back to the Rantoul Roundup, everybody. Today, I have a special guest with me. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Chirstina Reifsteck.
And Christina, who are you with?
So I work with the Rantoul Police Department.
Uh-huh.
And I'm a sergeant there. I've been a sergeant for 12 years, and I've worked there for 19 years.
19 years at the police department.
Yes.
I like the longevity of our police department.
Yes. We are a well-established, diverse, hard-working group of people.
Yes, for sure. So we have a couple things we can talk about today. But tell us kind of some of the stuff that you guys do for the community so that we can get a little bit more familiar with what you guys do.
So we do like to do a lot of outreach. So we do work with Tasha Saltzgaver. Well, now it's Tasha Brasher.
Yes, congratulations,
she's recently married.
Tasha.
And we like to do a lot of outreach stuff. So as you know, we do a Shop with a Cop golf outing.
Uh-huh.
This one we have a lot of fun with, and that's all adults. And then we transition in around Christmas time and we do Shop with a Cop, which is where we get to hang out with kids. So these kids are selected from the teachers in the community, and then our officers get to take them shopping for their families. And on the back side, we're buying gifts for them.
Okay.
And so this is a really fun thing that we get to do, like building up our program.
Yeah.
We also like to do things where we go into the schools and we'll work with younger schools. This is where Tasha really excels. She can work with behavioral kids, helping manage emotions and talk about those kinds of things, but she can also go in and educate at the high school on the same topic. So we try to be really versed with that. Other outreach projects that we enjoy doing are trying to get services in town.
Yeah.
And so, for example, the mobile health clinic through Carl was not here until last year.
Yeah.
And we finally got them here. And again, we go back to, we just want to make things more accessible for the folks in Rantoul. On the quieter side of what I would consider outreach and advocacy are the clients that we work with that are having a crisis, be it a mental, emotional, an addiction, whatever they need some support in, we can help them with the most basic support, which would be, as most of you might see, I walk around town on my cell phone and you probably think I'm just socializing, but I'll be talking to clients on the phone, and they need to know what it looks like to have somebody that would look like a friend that doesn't need or want something from them and push them and actually be heard. And so that's our most basic foundation that we do. We follow up with all of our CIT, which is crisis intervention calls. And we try to let them know we're available. We're here. And then if they have something they need, we try to see if we can help them.
And this is part of the special unit?
So the special unit started 2.5 years ago, and it's called For You Rantoul. And the 4 is because we have 4 principles. So advocacy, crisis intervention, community support, outreach, obviously. I just talked about that. So those are the 4 principles that we try to really align with at our unit. They're specifically broad. And sometimes we talk about narrowing it down because they are so broad. But it allows us to be able to do more with the money that we finally got.
Right.
And to be able to do more with our services. I think it shows people that the function of a police department can be flexible.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. And I'm really excited to hear more how this is going to grow and how this is going to go. And I'm very excited to have you on today. Let's circle back just really quick because I would like you to tell us a little bit more about yourself and how you got involved with the police department.
Okay. Well, I was born and raised in Rantoul. My dad was an Air Force guy and my mom was an Air Force brat. So there you go. And so we ended up staying here and I went to school here, elementary school, went to high school here. I ran cross country.
For my dad.
And did some track. So that was kind of my thing. I graduated and then I ended up going to ISU and I got a degree in education.
Okay.
When I became an officer in 2004, that degree was really blowing people away as to why you would want to be a police officer. Because traditionally they had military or criminal justice degrees.
Yeah.
I did do a ride along when I was probably 18 or 19.
Okay.
And I was really intimidated by that.
Okay.
I didn't know that I was smart enough or confident enough to do that. So I continued just to go to school and get my degree.
Yeah.
And I hit a point probably around 23 where I just was like, you know what? I'm just going to try this.
Okay.
So I applied at the Sheriff's Department in Champaign County and I applied at Rantoul and I had offers to both.
Okay.
And I really wanted Rantoul.
Yeah.
And I was hired and went through PTI and I graduated and
been there ever since.
It's been an adventure ever since.
For sure. So let's talk a little bit more. So coming up, if we're looking forward, obviously back to school is happening, but then you're talking about Shop with a Cop. What could we do to help? Like, I ask this question with everybody. How can the community support you guys and what you guys are doing towards that?
I think at the most basic level, I go back to give us all your positive energy.
Oh, yeah.
If that looks like prayer, if that looks like some kind of yoga practice or manifestations that you do, that's the most basic thing. We want to feel that energy from the community.
Yeah.
Financially, it's always important. We really try to target marginalized groups in the community, and that means money is usually an issue. And so we want to take that money and we want to bring it back to all the kids in Rantoul. We really want to be progressive with them and try to show them different outputs on things that they could be doing.
Yeah.
If they don't have the exposure, we know that it would limit them.
Yeah.
So that exposure we know could lead to growth. And so those are probably the two most basic things you could do.
Okay.
The Shop with a Cop, we have volunteers. We've been really fortunate, but this last year we probably could have used a few more.
Okay.
So it's something, I will keep in mind for this year's coming up in December.
Yeah. We'll have you back. We can talk about it a little bit before then.
And so that would probably be something that could be helpful.
Okay.
I think those are probably the most basic things.
Okay. And then your golf outing, that's usually in the spring.
We just did it, and I'm trying to remember. I think it was in May, and I remember it rained. So we did that one. We had, 37 teams.
That's really
great.
Which
is really good. And we had a silent auction. So what was really helpful with that is we got a lot of support from people that want to golf. In fact, I know Mike Fox once in a while has to start pushing teams away because we have so many, which is a terrible problem. And, but silent auction donations.
Okay.
We had people donating things, and then all of that money from the donation went straight into that account for the Kids Foundation. And that Kids Foundation also provides, along with Shop with the Cop, it also provides services for the youth in Rantoul to use. So think of being able to go to the pool, being able to participate in stuff at the youth center, or getting a pass to the youth center. So again, it's trying to provide safe places for kids here in town.
Very cool. Let's hit on a little bit. We recently had Tanya Carter on, and she talked about the town halls that they're doing on Thursday nights at the Gathering Place at the Methodist Church. Marguerite Carter and Tony Brown are hosting them together. Right. So we just had our first one. It went really well last night. I was there for the whole thing. I thought that it was, there was a good community turnout. We'd love to see more people there. But can you hit on, from your perspective, how this kind of outreach can benefit the community?
Well, I can tell you this. Tanya has reached out to Alex Carbajal, our SRO, and myself about doing something like this. And we've kind of played around with this for a while. So it's nice to see it come to fruition.
Mm-hmm.
I think these are important because if you come in with an open mind, willing to hear all the words from the participants and from those of us on the panel, I think we could accomplish so much more if we came in with listening ears.
Yes.
And I say that on the police side too. It's really easy for us to get defensive as well. And so for us to be able to open up and hear perspective, I think really allows for growth in the community. And then in the end, I think we just get more compassion from each other.
Yeah. And I think that's a great thing. I know I will be at them. I have them in my schedule because I think it's important.
I will be at the next one.
I think it's important for all of us to be there and support. Well, thank you, Chirstina, so much for coming on today. And I really appreciate it. And I look forward to having you on in the future.
Yay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you've enjoyed this week's episode as much as I have, and I look forward to bringing you another one next week. Next week, we're going to talk to, looks like Amanda's going to come back again. Hopefully, I'm going to have the football team, the coaches for the football team on next week, and Nikki Johnson's going to be back to tell us about the Giver Golf outing. So look forward to doing that for you guys next week, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. We'll be talking to you down the road.